prepping supply score haul. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. I like to show you guys sometimes the things that I'm getting, talk about why, and talk about the whole idea behind it, because it may give you some ideas on directions for you to head in your preparedness. I don't know what you need. We're all in different areas. We're all in different circumstances. But I like showing you what I'm getting sometimes because, like I said, it may give you some ideas. It may give you like, oh, hey, light bulb, I forgot to get that. Or, oh, wow, yeah, I need to go that direction. And sometimes it's just a general field or category that I'm getting stuff in that may trigger that seed to grow in your mind, in your brain, and go, hey, I need to do more in that direction. Thus, you will be better prepared. That's my entire mission here. So if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, throw up that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up, share the videos, comment below, ring the notification bell for all. And check back often because yeah, they don't always show my videos in your feeds. You know how that is. Go to my channel video tab, the videos are there. So, thank you very much for being here. It's truly an honor. I do this for you guys because I want to grow more assets instead of liabilities in society. The more prepared society is in general, then the better off it is. Because we're not reliant on the government. We're not going to the government saying, please, may I? We're not waiting in line to get on a bus. We're not going to some camp somewhere. No. We need to be empowered. We need to be free and independent people. Strong-minded, independent, freedom-loving people. No matter what your belief structure is. Because when SHTF happens, stuff really hits the fan. I tell you what, people won't care about politics anymore. There won't be any liberals or conservatives, Republicans or Democrats. There won't. There will just be people trying to feed their families. Seriously, all that stuff out the window. Plus, the entire system is corrupt anyway, so I don't care. Either way, they're all corrupt. Let's talk about what I got. Because if you get injured, a lot of people don't realize, they think about tourniquets, they think about stopping the bleed. Yes, that's important. But aftercare takes a lot of this. Rolled gauze. Not just rolled gauze, compressed gauze, gauze pads, all that stuff. And I love carrying, in my kit, I have a primary IFAK on my belt. Then on my plate carrier, I have kind of a secondary IFAK, a bunch of rolled gauze, and gauze pads, and electrical tape. Because with rolled gauze, gauze pads, compressed gauze, whatever it is, and electrical tape, you can makeshift a lot of things. And for field care, you may be out in the field for extended periods of time. Have way more rolled gauze than you ever think you will need, because you will need it all. Trust me. Rolled gauze is one of those things, and compressed gauze. I'm speaking gauze. Surgical, sterile gauze. In any form. Compressed gauze is good because it's compressed, usually vacuum sealed, it takes up less room, easier to store, stuff like that. But, yes, have way more gauze than you think you'll ever need because, trust me, you'll need it. This is an item we use a lot of. Actually, most often, I use it when I'm out picking up dog poo or cleaning using some kind of chemical cleaner that we don't really like using. We like using all natural stuff, or if I'm going through stuff where like rats or mice have been, maybe a shed or something like that. But I also use them medical in my med kits, and there's a lot of uses for them. Right there, nitrile gloves. Yes, nitrile gloves. Same thing. You guys know if you guys have any of these and you use them for whatever, you're amazed at how many you go through. So have extra of these. I'll tell you what, one cool thing to do, you take these things and you hold them up in your mouth, you put the end through, the cuff, through your hand, blow onto it, blow it up a big balloon, tie off the end. The kids love it. So yeah, I use a lot of them for balloons. But anyway, that's that. What else we got here? I'm going to grab both these because they kind of go together. Like I talked about medical, that gauze. Yes, you can use electrical tape, or you can use this, cloth tape. There's also paper tape, and there's clear tape, flexible clear tape, and cloth tape. Have lots of extra tape, lots of extra medical supplies, because man, when you have a severe injury or an injury that takes a long time to keep clean, to keep it, to take care of it, all the wound care afterwards, takes a lot of medical supplies. So have a lot of extra medical supplies and a variety of, like cloth tape and flexible clear tape. Good to have. I pick up some of these things, like I said, the stuff that I'm picking up now, I pick up, you know, fairly regularly. What else we got here? All right, here. I pick these up every time I see them. Last couple times to Walmart, they didn't have them. But what are they? Very important. If you're growing lots of food, producing your own food, all the excess, what are you going to do with it? You're going to can it, you're going to dehydrate it, you're going to freeze dry it, you're going to pickle it, something of the sort. So, these are largemouth jar lids. They are the seals. Very good, because some people say you can reuse these. Sometimes, maybe some. But I like having lots of extra of these. And these are, how many are in a container? 12. So, I pick up 4 boxes. And the last couple of times at the store, I didn't find largemouth. So that's why I grabbed 4 boxes of largemouth. I also grab the regular mouth ones all the time, regular basis. Not showing it this time, but yes, of course I did pick up another case of mason jars for canning. I pick them up every single time I go. Almost every time. Maybe I miss once or twice, but yeah. Regularly speaking, I pick them up regularly. Alright.
Next.
Oh, can you go grab that pair of gloves for me in there, baby girl?
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about, my new ones?
Yes, and I'll get mine.
Oh, okay, get your, okay. Yeah, she's got to show you her gloves. Okay, so working in the yard and stuff like that, you know, you go through gloves, you wear them out and stuff like that, so my leather gloves were worn out, so 100%, you know, leather, cowhide gloves, and yeah, these are good gloves. They last a long time, but eventually they do, you know, wear out. So one thing I'll show you guys, this little pull tab here, a lot of people just pull them straight and then let it go. Alright, just a sec. Thank you, baby girl. These, yep, those ones. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay, but one trick is I've learned, so these don't slip out, because these loosen up over time. Tuck it under, and then pull it tight. That will kind of like lock it down, and they won't loosen up on you. So, and these are brand new. I haven't even worn them yet, as you can tell. So, have extra leather gloves, because working in the garden, doing the things around the homestead, you're going to need good quality leather work gloves. If you're out, you know, cutting firewood, you're out doing, you guys know what you use gloves for. I mean, come on, seriously, I don't have to tell you. Okay, and these are super cool. What are they? Oops. These are gardening gloves, yes, for a little bit. They are, what's that called again? The show? We forget. The Paw Patrol. There you go. Paw Patrol glove. Gardening gloves. Very important. Be able to protect your hands. Alright, these flew away. Alright, I'll show that next. On the list is gloves. Also, gloves. Mechanics. These are the Impact gloves. Yes, baby girl, what?
He tried to run away.
Yep. The next thing I'm going to show you tried to run away. The wind tried to blow him away.
Also, my flowers.
Okay, no more, please.
Okay, Dad.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mechanics Impact gloves. Okay, mechanics gloves. Here's the take on mechanics gloves. Decent gloves. The dexterity is pretty good and stuff. But, I'll tell you what. For 25 bucks a pop, they wear out really quick. So if you're using them for whatever you're using them for, in a tactical environment, I know they don't last very long. And if you're using these gardening or working in the woods and stuff like that, they're not going to last very long. So that's why I have my leather work gloves, my primary gloves, And then I have these. I did wear them at training this past weekend. The tactical training we do as a group. Tribe is important. Get your tribe together and start training. But anyway, yes, impact gloves. You know, it's not about the looks. Who cares what they look like? But it does. They do have the knuckle protectors and stuff like that, because when you're going around, you're always bumping your knuckles into stuff. It's not for punching. It's not for punching. It's to protect your knuckles. But anyway, they're decent gloves, and so I picked myself up a pair. I really, not a big mechanics glove person, but they are what they are. They work fairly well. Okay, baby girl. All right, what do I got to show you next?
Actually, I'm going to sit out here.
Okay. I have done videos, as you've seen, hopefully, about gardening, sustainable gardening, and all that stuff. So what do you need for long-term food production? The sustainable stuff is great. Like there is a fig tree, and there is another fig tree. Great. But a lot of your garden, you need to replant, right? So what do you need? Seeds, of course. So you need important things like this, because flowers are important. Actually, a lot of flowers have medicinal properties, seriously. And it's really good. Okay, not right now. Thank you. You wait. A lot of flowers have medicinal purposes or medicinal uses, so don't just discard flowers because, oh, they're just flowers, they're not food. I don't know anything about this one. This is just one little one picked out. Okay, now, what would you like to say?
But one I know about you can actually eat, just not the white part of it.
What's that?
Clover, I think?
Yes. She's talking about clover. Pulling the little purple things out and biting off the end that you taste the sweet nectar. Okay, baby, let me...
Okay, Dad.
It's my turn. Thank you.
Yep.
So seeds are important. Yes, we got some broccoli. And these are ones I just got. They're 50 cent and 20 cent. Like this one is 50 cents. I just picked them up because I like having lots of seeds in my seed storage. And these are going to seed storage. These aren't going to be used because these are current production year. I keep basically 2 or 3 years of seed years in my seed vault, my seed storage, my long-term, kind of like my emergency seed storage, my emergency seed stash. Anything that gets older than like 3 years, I'll pull it out of there, and that's what I use for the garden. So, broccoli, we got beets, we got cabbage, peas, and then some 20-cent seeds. Basil, I love basil because I love pesto.
Oh, of course.
Squash, don't interrupt. Squash.
Sorry.
Trying to get some more
Oh,
herbs. Raise your hand if you want to say something.
sorry, I was gonna-
Okay, I know you get excited. Thank you. We're looking for more herbs. We're picking up all the herbs we can. So some cilantro. Some more cilantro. We got large red cherry tomatoes. Cucumbers. I'll just tell you. Some yellow pear tomatoes. Some chives. More yellow pear tomatoes. Straight 8 cucumbers. Large red cherry tomatoes. Dark green zucchini squash. And more chives. So we're always looking to add to our seed storage and our seed vault. I want thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of seeds. I would like to have a massive seed vault. Both kinds. Alright, the last thing I'm going to show you right here. I got this for a project on Patreon. If you want to see it, it's coming up soon on Patreon. Links in the description below for Patreon. It's $1 a month. A lot of good stuff there. So, we're going to be building a thermal evasion tarp. Show you how it's done. And so you can make it yourself. But you got to check it out there because some stuff just, isn't appropriate here. But this is one of the parts that I'm going to be using. There you can read it. Arcturus Heavy Duty Survival Blanket. The Arcturus reinforced survival blanket is designed to provide you with protection when you need it most. Reflects up to 90% of heat, windproof, waterproof. This is the one of the layers of the thermal evasion tarp that I'll be making. No, just because it says reflects 90% of body heat doesn't mean that this is a thermal evasion tarp by itself. It is not. And it will eventually get heat soaked through it, show up on thermal. So if you're looking for a real one, how to make a real one that's actually effective, check us out on Patreon. But anyway, that's the prepper score for, it was a couple days ago. I got the stuff and I just left it sitting in the bag because I knew I wanted to talk about it on video for you guys. I also did pick up another 40-pound sack of corn. So I know that's like 320 pounds of corn I've added in the last, I don't know, maybe month, maybe 2 months. Trying to up our our corn game. So that's important. Long-term food storage is very important. But I hope you guys are getting out and getting the things and thinking about all these different kinds of things. There's a lot to preparedness and you can get overwhelmed. What?
It was yesterday.
Okay, baby. Love you.
Love you.
Yes, there's a lot to it. And yes, she just interrupted me. It's an ongoing process. See, little one, she's only 5. She's getting a lot better at it, but she still interrupts sometimes. So yeah, it's an ongoing process. Children, yep, love them, but we got to teach them right. So she knows not to interrupt. But anyway, I hope that you guys are out doing the things, getting the things, trending the things, doing the things. We got to do it. We got to get ready. Things aren't going to get any better. I mean, with our national debt and with everything else going on in this world today, we're going to need these supplies. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.